180th meeting between Washington and Philadelphia. Off we go from Landover. Will Shipley from the 6. And the Eagles have the ball pop out. It's on the sideline, and Washington saying that they've got it, and they do. Oh, something that has been sorely missed this year. Very few takeaways. On the opening kickoff, they think they've got one, although you're going to have to dig it out to figure that out for sure. Game last year was that they lost the turnover margin 4-0. Mike Sainristil still, as he's taken Shipley to the ground, punches the ball out. And then, granted, you got a very biased group of people.
And production up front.
2nd and 5. Rodriguez, right side, trying to get around Phillips. He does, and he's got a first down. Chris Rodriguez pushed out by Bond. Jeremy McNichols comes in at running back. On 3rd and goal, Mariota looks to throw. Back of the end zone and incomplete. He wanted Burks, who is defended by DeJean. Low snap, hold put down though by Tressway. And Moody now 6 for 6 to open his time with the Commanders. Only a 3-man rush. Time for Hurts. Lets it rip and has Devontae Smith into Washington territory on a gain of 17. Hurts pressured, stepped away. Jalen Hurts running more. Slides with a first down. Perhaps some opportunities for Hurts to run tonight. 1st down and 10. Underneath, first catch, A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown inside the 20. 3 plays, 3 first downs for Philly.
Devontae Smith had a big play earlier in the game. That's who they want to be.
We're talking about, saw him run a little bit more than we'd seen lately. Here's Brown underneath, shaking, stiff-arming, and getting inside the 5. A.J. Brown makes it 1st and goal on a gain of 16.
Caught behind the line of scrimmage.
9 total this year. Hurts looks to throw. Sideline touchdown. Devontae Smith hangs on to this one. He had a touchdown pop out of his hands earlier on this drive, but he squeezes this one, and the Eagles take the lead.
You can't release any better than this. Sainristil's playing outside leverage. Devontae Smith knows, all right, I got outside leverage. I'm going to threaten where he cannot get beat. I'm going to move his feet. And then just the counter, the quickness.
The rookie running back. Big week against the Giants last week. Has a seam and hits it hard. Spins for a first down. Jacory's his real name. They call him Bill, and they're loving him more and more. The Eagles rush only 4 on 3rd down. Mariota's still in trouble, and Mariota gets swallowed up. Guess who? It's Brandon Graham making his impact again. Hurts 5 out of 7 today. Rolls to his right and runs. A lot of room for Jalen Hurts, who crosses the 25. 2nd and 8 from the 42. Hurts given time. Brown's got it again. Into Commanders territory. A.J. Brown is inside the 35. 24 yards. Whereas he's not getting the receiving yards because they're winning and running. Barkley crashes for a first down. Saquon Barkley. Hurts fires. Brown can't get it this time. It's broken up by Sainristil. Rookie Mikey Sainristil was awesome last year. His first year out of Michigan. Jake Elliott's field goal hooks wide. And Elliott's struggles continue. 1st down and 10. He'll look to throw it on 1st down. He's looking long. He wants McLaurin. He's got him. Terry McLaurin against Adoree Jackson for 42 yards. 2nd and 8. Pressure coming. Deebo Samuel underneath, beating the blitz. Deebo Samuel inside the 15, down to the 11. Blankenship gets him. On the ground, Krosky-Merritt fights inside the 1, and I think he's got it. He's got it. Jacory Krosky-Merritt.
That is a big-time goal line play.
They keep on pounding away. Krosky-Merritt stacked up again by Jordan Davis. 2nd effort to the goal line, and he is
Guess it depends when they say his forward.
He's in.
Yeah.
He was out. He was in. He's in officially. Well, initial surge was stopped by Davis, but Krosky Merritt kept on battling.
Well, they had to earn that. Jordan Davis again. He makes the first contact. He stands him up. So there he stopped. So it gets a little gray. Like, when does his forward progress get ruled to have been stopped? Then it turns into a push on both sides, and the officials rule it a touchdown.
Second and 5, fake to Barkley. Throw from Hurts. A.J. Brown having a big first half. Has a first down catch working against Antonio Hamilton.
Under a minute to go in the first half. They've yet to get one pressure snap on Hurts.
Again, he's clean, and he's outside to Brown. Second and 3, still have those 2 timeouts with 35 seconds. Hurts looking long. The ball is stripped. He picks it up and ultimately gets shoved down by Igbinoghene.
Second charge timeout, Philadelphia.
And a timeout used by Philly. 25 seconds left in this half.
Oh, right on cue. We talked about how this pass rush has really struggled.
Elliott trying again. Oh my goodness! A three-peat. 3 misses in the first half for Jake Elliott. Identical.
Wow.
And looking long on the first play. Threading one through, and a diving try from Traylon Burks. He's got it. Traylon Burks, what a catch.
Jalen Hurts, and watching his scrambles, red zone, we need touchdown.
3rd and 10. The house is coming. Mariota keeps it alive. Flags down as he looks for Burks again, and it's incomplete. DeJean in coverage down there. On 2nd and 5, play action. Smith. Devontae Smith with a first down. Well, Nick Sirianni told Pam Oliver, special teams bad, defense good, offense good.
Very different compared to when you align out wide.
On 1st and 10, throw to the sideline. Diving catch, Devontae Smith. Against Jonathan Jones. Smith.
Both his time in Seattle, where I had the opportunity to be a teammate and see it firsthand back in 2020.
Swing it outside to Shipley. And he's tackled in the open field by Igbinoghene. Noah Igbinoghene with a big stop right there. 4-man rush. Hurts with all day. Points a man out. There's a flag down as he looks for Brown, and it's picked off by Quan Martin. Quan Martin with the interception. Lost him about 30 yards, depending on what this penalty is.
Right to the pass. Illegal contact. Defense number 3. First down.
It's Will Harris. Second time today a 4th down penalty has kept the Eagles alive.
There's just no need for Will Harris to wrap his arms around Dallas Goedert. He's running a simple...
2nd and 9. Barkley swings out and he's open. Hurts has his eyes downfield though. Dotson. Guess who? Bobby Wagner. Vicious.
Good look.
Hurts rolls. Hurts throws for the end zone. Incomplete. There is a flag, and there's another. Couple of flags on the field.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both on the defense. Prior to the pass, holding, defense number 20. That penalty declined. Pass interference, defense in the end zone. That penalty accepted, the ball in place. First down on the 1-yard line.
We showed you the numbers in the first half. This season, just not nearly as effective.
The domino effect to everything. 1 to snap it. They just barely get it off. Hurts steps up, rips it. End zone, Goddard. Touchdown, Philly. Wow, on their last breath of the drive, Jalen Hurts finds Goddard from 15.
As you can make at the quarterback position, he's moving up in the pocket, up and right, buying a little extra time. That is a tight window, high and away, where only his big body tight end can go up and get it. And
Third down and 9, and Vic Fangio's got everybody up at the line of scrimmage, rushing for Johnson over the middle, has Deebo Samuel for a first down. And Deebo, who is on that 49ers team that you were talking about, gets 20 yards. Eagles send only 4. Johnson surveys. Johnson gets intercepted. Cooper DeJean picks him off. Blitz is coming. Bobby Wagner gets hurt. Add a sack to his fantastic night.
Just incredible.
A sack from Wagner began this drive, so 2nd and 12. It's A.J. Brown. Big first half. Quiet so far in the second. Crosses the 30-yard line. Jonathan Jones with the tackle, and it's 3rd and short. Barkley has a hole, has a first down. Luvu stops him, but not before Barkley gets to the 12 with a gain of 8. The Eagles, after going 0 for their first 4 on 3rd down, have converted their last 4. Barkley again cuts it back. Stays on his feet. Saquon Barkley's in. A hard-fought touchdown.
Well, there you go. Of this defense, he is a challenge to get on the ground. So you better get him early, because if you don't, he's going to make a lot of people miss tackles. And this time it goes for 6.
3rd straight game with a touchdown for Barkley. Eagles take advantage of the interception and
have a huge impact on the ability to go all the way. This offense is better than people give it credit.
Nolan Smith applying the pressure and a throwaway.
A lot of coaching turnover and player turnover.
Barkley spins away into space, stays on his feet, takes off. Saquon Barkley, biggest play of the game, 44. Bigsby again. Block from Goddard. Tank Bigsby, there he goes. Touchdown, Philadelphia. On the verge of a 2nd straight division title. 3 misses in that first half. And it is handed off to Barkley. Left side. Wagner tackled him, but he broke the plane for 2. He was being evaluated for a concussion. McNichols cutting it back and getting a first down. So as Washington goes into the final 2 weeks, fittingly, they will be limping. They traded a 2nd-round pick, traded a 4th-round pick to get Tunzel here. And Tunzel, a great addition. It's a good run right here by Chris Rodriguez. His best of the day, all the way to the 30. He got 20 right there. Final play before the warning. Johnson gets tripped up and sacked. See what they give credit to right there. Looked like Nolan Smith.
No coach in the league understands the value of explosive plays more than Nick Sirianni.
This is 3rd and 20. Johnson loading up, going deep. And pass interference going to get caught on Keely Ringo as he gave Traylon Burks a shot at a deep ball.
The ball we placed on the spot of the foul, automatic first down.
Yeah, pretty easy call there, and just simply putting it up for grabs and letting Burks just go try to make a play on it, and Ringo just loses track of where the ball is and has no choice but to grab him around the waist.
It's Chris Rodriguez. Stepped out of a tackle and got in for the touchdown.
Do something to the actual kick, whether it's change, allowing the guys to run up or shorten the distance.
Going to run it in here with McNichols for 2.
There's a lot of thought stopped around. Do you let the kicking team, go back to having a 5-yard run up, because they have the potential for an explosive play every snap?
Well, they've repeated as champs of the West, and now their sights set on repeating as Super Bowl champions. Nick Sirianni's Eagles, the first team to win the East back-to-back years since McNabb's Eagles did it 4 years in a row at the start of the century.